Audrey, you made a small couple mistakes here, but nothing serious. Most of your work is really good. You did some factoring in the first step, so you factored out an A. So you factored out an A, and so that's why those are showing up. And then you said, okay, well, I'm going to take half of B over A and square it to get this term. And then you added that over to the other side correctly. Great job. You did some factoring here, and you divided by A. Good. And let's see, we're small mistake on this line here, where this should have been subtraction. So this should be minus. And from this line down, when you took the square root, it should be plus or minus. And then let's do some simplification. So I'm going to take this and move it up here. Let's just look at the right hand side. We could simplify that to plus or minus the square root of b squared over 4a squared minus c over a. Let's see, that blue pen doesn't really work very well. And at this point, what we need to do is get a common denominator. So what you'll see is that, on the left-hand term is 4a squared, the right-hand term is a. So if we multiply the right-hand term by 4a over 4a, that's going to get me a common denominator. So then we get plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and that entire thing is over 4a squared. Well, that equals plus or minus. Now I can separate the top and the bottom. So then I'm going to get the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over, well, the square root of 4a squared is just 2a. And now this should look really familiar. So what we have at this point, adding the left-hand side in, is x plus b over 2a equals plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And the last step, I don't want to do the last step. Well, we can just move this over. So subtract it over, and then we get x equals, and notice they have the same denominator, 2a, so it equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, hopefully that made sense. So you were on the right track, one small mistake, mostly good work.